Hey everyone, welcome to another video. I know what you're thinking. Retro, this video is pretty late. Uh, I had planned to record on Friday, but I was called into work because one of my colleagues had an accident or something like that and I had to replace him, so I couldn't really do the video I wanted to do. But I have been planning this vlog anyway for the end of the year, so I'm just gonna do it now. And I want to talk about some changes that are coming to my channel. This is so dramatic, and the title is so dramatic. This is not gonna be about the state of the world or anything. I just want to talk about my channel this year and what I'm planning for next year. I have so many video ideas left. The GameCube is 20 years. I'm preparing several videos for that. The end of the year is here, so I want to make a video about my favorite game of the year, my top 10 favorite games, but I'm gonna do these most likely in January. Maybe end January, I don't know, I'll see, because we're gonna do a podcast, the end of the year podcast that we always do, The Juice is Loose, with my fellow mates, and I just love that podcast, and it's one of my favorite ones to do, the end of the year podcast, because everybody always has these crazy lists and talk about these games. You sometimes Mr. T always, like, you never know what this dude is playing for the whole year, and at the end of the year podcast he has all these games you never even heard of. Like, I don't know, I always love this podcast. And I have a pretty interesting list this year as well, and I just want to get their initial reactions to my list, so I don't want to make my own videos on it yet. But that'll come in January. So anyway, what's this big update? Here's the thing. This year I tried hard, really hard, to get my subscriber count up. I fought tooth and nail for this. I changed my logo, I adapted my intro, I made a really short intro, I created a whole aesthetic kind of around it. I finally did something I originally wanted to do when I changed my name, and I made a pixelized Reaper. I love my logo, I'm so happy with it. I like the short intro, I feel it's much better. I kind of have a formula and a recipe. On top of that, this year I've done a lot more gameplay stuff, which I always wanted to add to my channel. There's not a ton of it, but here and there I had gameplay videos, either with me on camera playing a game or just the game, and it's something I always wanted to do. I had a lot of top 10 videos, random vlogs about gaming. This year I wanted to dedicate myself 100% to gaming. And that is the road I'm gonna keep going. That is my channel now. I don't think anybody's left to watch the other stuff. My views have drastically gone down. My subs haven't gone up in so long, and that's why I did all this thing. Dedicate myself to gaming, gameplay topics, really mix it up the quality, my camera quality improved, my content improved, my presentation improved, and I tried to curse less. I curse a lot when I talk, and I wanted to work on that, and I will keep working on that, because I simply feel that the YouTube algorithm, they look for that stuff. There are specific words you can't even use or your videos won't get in the algorithm. And this year I've been hunting that algorithm like crazy. I was gonna say something else. I've been hunting it like crazy. And one of the ways I did this is, channel makeover, new intro, staying on topic. There's upload schedules. I didn't have a specific schedule, but I made sure that every single week this year I had a video up. Whether it was a vlog about gaming, gameplay, top 10s, no matter what, I stayed consistent. Consistency was my biggest goal this year. And I succeeded. A video every single week. Some weeks I had 2 videos. During E3, I think there were a couple of weeks where I reached 3 or 4 videos. I went all out. I did reactions to movie trailers, video game related mostly, reactions to gameplay trailers, I did top 10s, I did gameplay stuff, I did everything. And I did it consistently, and I toned down my talking. The way I talk, at least, I try to control it. I try to be more lively on camera, especially also. Just really, I went all out, all in, 100%. I did everything. I gained no new subs this year. Now that's not completely true though. I didn't gain subs consistently. I made a troll video about the Switch Pro. I think around the time of E3, maybe a little bit before that. And that got quite a lot of views. For me at least at this point. It got over 1,000 views. And I gained, I think, 20 subs from that, maybe 30. I went from 2,580 at that point to 2,617, I think. And for the rest of the year, I lost them again consistently. The way that now I'm at 2,605 subs, I think, something like that. Now, obviously it's not about the subs, but if you notice that your channel is just not even gaining new traction, that new people are not being brought in, you know, you still want that audience that enjoys your videos. If I gained 1 sub a month consistently, I would already be happy, but it's just not happening. That Switch Pro videos gave me a few subs, and that was it. That's the only time I kind of gained subs. And it just started going down again. And I think a big part of that is probably that I'm losing everybody who subscribed to me for my metal content on my vlogs. I started out as a vlogging channel. I talked about daily life, showed kind of where I lived, cities, traveling. I slowly dabbled into gaming, but not a lot. And then I started doing a lot more metal. Did a metal collaboration. My channel got like at one point at 800 subs because of a new collaboration. And I think those are the subs I'm losing now, mostly. But the one thing I've learned this year is I'm having fun. I've never had this much fun making videos on my channel. These consistent uploads every week, it was not a chore. I was having fun. Not only that, I got out so many ideas for video game related videos. I had literally planned for years already, years. But because I fought so hard trying to please 2 audiences, gaming and metal, and then adding the vlogs to it, I just pushed back the gaming so much just because for the sake of that balance. And I got sick of it. I got annoyed. The metal stuff just wasn't fun for me. It felt like a chore, and I didn't like that. YouTube started feeling like a chore. Sometimes I just wouldn't upload for months. I started burning out on it. But this year, I was having fun. But this is the biggest change for next year though. I'm gonna keep doing everything I did this year. The type of content, my style of videos. But there's gonna be less videos. Because I'm working on other stuff, personal projects unrelated to YouTube or anything. And the project over the past few years, I've been working on it now for 4-5 years maybe, I wanna say. And this project has grown exponentially to the point where this year, because I spent so much time on YouTube, I kind of pushed it aside. Now, I've worked on this project a lot this year. I made good progress. I just didn't make the amount of progress I wanted to make. Not only that, I just feel like my head wasn't completely in it. Like I said, I went all out on the YouTube. I did everything I could. And as brutal as it sounds, it just didn't pay off the way I was hoping. Now, I always wanted to do YouTube for fun, and I will always keep doing it for fun. This year got me the fun back, but it's about delegation now. I need to delegate my time properly, and I need to decide for myself what is the most important thing. And this project I'm working on, it's not gonna make me rich. It's not anything that important really, but it matters to me. And it is something I want to complete in my life, and not in 10 years. I want to make serious progress next year, like serious progress. And I cannot do that if I make a video every week, because when you make a video every week, even if it's for fun, videos take a lot of time. They take a lot of time. Like, people see a 20-minute video with some gameplay, but what they don't see is that, first of all, it requires the material. You need to sit down, you need to record the sound, you need to record the video itself. Then you need, that's already like an hour in general. You see a video of 20 minutes, that could easily be 2 hours of recording. Then you need to edit all of that. That literally takes days. It takes days. You can't just, especially if you have to do it in your free time, you know, like you have to make sure you take the time for it. And that just means if you do a video every week, from the beginning of the week, starting Monday, sometimes even before, your head's already, okay, what video I'm gonna do this week? How much effort is this video gonna take? And for the whole week, your mind is just in that video making mindset, where you're thinking over the idea until you start recording, then you're thinking about the recording until you start editing, then you start about the editing, then you still have to upload, you have to do the thumbnail. All that stuff just takes a lot of time. And I love doing it. I specifically like editing. I find editing very relaxing to do. I love it. I like recording, all this stuff. I enjoy it. But it's a hobby that it's not going anywhere. At least not now. At some point, I'm gonna try another evolution. I want to start streaming, for example, but not at this point in my life. At this point in my life, I was so happy with what I did this year, and I'm gonna keep doing what I did this year. It just won't be every week. It's probably gonna be every other week. You know, it sounds super dramatic. It's probably gonna be every other week. But even that, I'm not promising it, because my main focus is gonna be the stuff I've been working on the side. On top of that, there's gonna be some major life changes for me in the next couple of years, and I just, at certain moments, just want to be able to just not think about YouTube for a while, not think about making videos, not having that pressure on me. And I feel this freedom of slowing down the schedule is gonna get me that. Now, I know some of you might be very sad about that. Some people like my content a lot. My audience is not super big. I don't depend on this for my livelihood. I don't have 1 million subs. If I had 1 million subs, I'd be making more videos next week. I would push the streaming aspect a lot more. But it's just a hobby that I enjoy. And I love that I have an audience. And I just feel that the fact that my audience isn't growing, even though that's not detracting me from my fun and from making videos, it's definitely a factor when it comes to, dude, you don't need to make a video every week. It's not like it's not like the algorithm is picking me up anyway. And it's sad, you know, it does suck and it hurts a little bit, you know. I again recently considered maybe it's my username. I had a discussion with my girlfriend again about the whole username aspect. I just like my username, man. I like it. I like the intro that I made. I like that image. It's the image I always wanted to have. And I'm definitely gonna put more metal in my videos for sure, for those who like the metal stuff, but it's gonna be gaming related. I have a list of at least 4 or 5 ideas metal related, but that is still gaming related. I like the retro death aspect. I like my logo. It's just who I am. And I don't want to change my username. I probably won't. And that's probably something that's always gonna hold me back. Maybe at some point I will change it. But for now, this year was the most fun I ever had with my YouTube stuff. I felt I was truly finally part of the gaming community, and I like my content, I like talking about video games, I like finally recording gameplay. I felt a lot more invested, and I like not having the pressure of, oh, I gotta do a metal video, what am I gonna do? This is just not, with the way I live with my life, with the things I like, I just don't have a constant source of ideas for it. So yeah, this was a long vlog and I felt I didn't talk about much in specific. So in general, when it comes to the content of my videos, nothing is gonna change. I'm gonna keep doing exactly everything I've been doing this year. The consistency might just slow down a little bit. I want to try and stay on current topics when they're there. I feel it's important. That's something I try to do a lot this year. When a specific topic hit, to try and talk about it. A specific game trailer hit, I made a reaction to it, and I want to try and keep doing that. But if at some point for a month there's no video, I'm not gonna feel bad about it, because this year I went all out and it got me nothing. And again, that sounds brutal. Oh, you're doing it for the views. But here's the thing, even if you're not doing it for the views, it's still nice knowing your channel is evolving, that your audience is growing, that you attract more people and gather an audience. Like, the more views is still a nice thing. And it's still a motivational factor for sure. And the fact that I went all out and I worked hard on some of these videos. Like, sometimes I just literally, like most of the time, but the whole week you're just working on a video. And it's just not worth it for me, in the sense that it's not worth sacrificing other things in my life. It's a waiting game at this point for my channel until either the algorithm magically grabs me up, or until PewDiePie shares my username. You know what I mean? Like, it's gotta be something like that. But I like where I'm at. I like the vibe my channel has now, the content of my videos, and I do not wish to change any of that. So if you enjoyed everything you saw this year, don't worry, you're still gonna get that. I feel this year I found myself with my channel. It's very small stuff, a lot of people would have noticed it. Over the year, I made my new intro and I perfected it here and there when it comes to the length, music used, the art used in it. Even recently, I actually made some adjustments still. You don't notice it, but I notice it. And I do it because I like doing it. I want to thank you all for watching my videos. I want to thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the direction I took my channel in this year, because that's the direction that is here to stay. It's only gonna evolve in a better way. I mentioned it before, I wanna try streaming at some point, but we're a couple of years away from that, I think. I don't plan to stay where I'm at, and I feel like if I make a whole streaming section like some people have, I feel like I'm building something here. And that's just not gonna happen anymore, because I'm planning to build elsewhere. So yeah. Thank you all for watching this video. I honestly mean it a lot that when you all comment, every comment, it makes me so happy to see a comment, because I like the interaction. And that's all I wanted. More interaction. And I don't know. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I said that 100 times already. Just stay real.